I want to go back to this question of legality in the context of Israel. So Israel deals with all these non-governmental organizations, and some of them are supported financially by those outside Israel. A lot of them are. Some aren't. Some are supportive of Israel. Some aren't. How do you deal with that from a legal perspective? How do you say some ought not allowed to operate and some ought to be allowed to operate? How do you analyze that
Well,
situation?
I mean, if there are organizations that threaten Israel, they shouldn't be allowed to operate. I don't think to me, it's not a complex question.
Well, I mean, in this country, under the First Amendment, there are fairly clear standards about.
Like I said,
you said it's a different
trade-off
landscape
between liberty and security. Israel doesn't have much of a margin for errors here.
Got it. David, you are known, and I don't think this is a controversial statement, for having some very strong opinions on issues. When you're talking to those who
how can I deny that?
well, when you're talking to when you're talking to those who don't share your viewpoints,
yeah,
is your first inclination to
scream at them,
persuade, dissuade, find common ground, or to achieve some other result?
Or
does it depend on the audience?
I've been doing this for since I'm 10 years old, so that's over 60 years.
Do you just do it as a matter of reaction? Do you not even think about that? Or?
Well, no, contrary. I've written, well, for example, on universities. I've written 5 books on university, very reasonably argued, all documented attempts to persuade. If I'm confronted by somebody who, starts off with propositions that, I know who this person is.
What their agenda is.
And their mind is glued up, not just made up, but glued up. I'm not going to waste my time trying to persuade them.
Got it. Interesting. David, thanks so much for spending time with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.